We don't have some particular announcement of new product on MWC, but we are here to show our commitment to the mobile technologies. So we're showing our Moto modes. We keep our launch of new phones for some special events later on. Here is the moment to share with you that globally we shipped over 5 million units of Moto Z family already. So far we have this health mode which you mentioned, and you can see it on the booth later on. I just checked it 30 minutes ago. I have personally some blood pressure issues, so I checked it. Worked really very good. And I found out that it is really opening the door for many new features for the smartphone, which is the whole idea for the Z and the modes in overall. Of course, we have a second generation of a projector which is coming. We have some other interesting modes which can be seen on the booth. So I think people will be really extremely happy to play with the modes and to find new functionalities on their phones. For example, here's the moment to mention about the gamepad mode, which is extremely good example how you can upscale your phone to something else. So it's very common to be used for the gamers, and it's also branded with Legion logo on this, which is showing the direct connection with the game industry. On the European market overall is very fragmented, so in different zones in Europe, different modes are very popular. I can tell particularly for countries like Southeastern Europe, Slovakia, for example, is one of these countries, and over there we ship plenty of batteries. We have also a lot of JBL speakers, which is really good module for people which are looking for additional, I'd say, functionality with better sound, people which are really into the fun and spending good time and finding better phone life balance as well.
Hi, I'm Michael Grimsley. I'm a product technologist with Lenovo, and I want to show you some of our Yoga laptops this year. Right here we have the Yoga 530. This is a 14-inch chassis. And across the line with the 530 and the 730, we've made some modifications to the body. So across all three you'll notice they're a much cleaner, simpler look, much more minimal and sleeker. As well as we've made some changes to the hinges, so that way when you rotate these around, before this was kind of stacked on top of each other, now it's much more comfortable to hold while you're in tablet mode. Improvements when you go from the 530 series to the 730 series. This has a metal top cover here, while when you move to the 730 series it's all metal design. You also get Thunderbolt ports, and you have the option to upgrade to a UHD screen at that point. One other nice feature about the 730, 13 and 15 inch is we also have far field microphones, so that way you can talk to a Cortana or Alexa if you so choose on these products, so you can have a range up to 4 meters to talk to the product. The price points of these will be the 530 comes in at $599 starting price, the 730 13 inch comes in $879, and the 15 inch comes in at the price point of $899, all US dollars. Yeah, so with the Chromebook technology, while it is typically a full online experience, these also offer offline capability. So if you want to watch a movie, you can still download those onto the system. You can open some of your Word documents, listen to music on these. So you can still listen to them or use these devices on and offline if you want. And I want to show you some of our awesome Chromebooks we're announcing here. We have our 100, our 300, and our 500E series here. So going through the line, all three are ruggedized. These are built to have rubber corners, so that way they can take a hit if they were to fall. They all have reinforced ports and hinges, as well as pry resistant keys and spill resistant keyboards, so if some water or something falls on there, it can drain out the bottom. Your 100E is your basic clamshell at a price point of $219. But where it gets more interesting is when you go to the 300 and 500. On the 300, you get a full yoga style hinge, so that includes a touchscreen. But we also are featuring our enhanced touch on this device. So you can actually use a full-blown pencil. You just sit here and you can actually write right on the screen. So you're easy to just pick up if you want a little bit of a pen input on there, or if you're already doing some homework, you can easily go back and interact with the screen as you want. On the 500, which is my personal favorite, we moved to an EMR stylus. And what's cool about this is, one, it's built into the chassis, so you don't have to worry about finding a place to put it. But as well as working with Google's API, we have a lag-free input on this pen. So comparatively to some other pen technologies, this you'll see is extremely fast. When I write on this, it's instantaneous. There's no follow or delay with it. And of course, you still get the full yoga style hinge and all the rugged durability that you want. This particular product comes in at a price point of $349, and the 300 was at a price point of $279. So that's a quick look at our Chromebooks this year.